Hey guys, I'm back with a video. I want to share some tags and ornaments that I've made, as well as a haul. Let me show you first what I used for the tags. I used this Background Basics Birch. These are all Stampin' Up, not Stampin' Up, Paper Tray Ink products. This is a background stamp from Paper Tray Ink called Birch Basics, or Background Basics Birch. There's the stamp set. This is not A2 size, but you can connect the images across the stamp to make a full A2 size card background. The Pen and Ink Christmas for the sentiments. And there's a Holiday Greens stamp set, which you see here, but they also made one that was the border set. So I have both as well as the dies in this case here. I use the borders for this particular tag set, as well as some of the individual pine tree branches. And then all of the ink that I used on my tags was Paper Tray ink, with the exception of the red. So these are the tags that I made. They're all pretty similar. This is the first one that I did. This one doesn't have that background birch stamp on it. Then I thought, ooh, wouldn't it be nice to have that? So I continued and did the background. So let me just show you. This is a Pine Feather ink in Aqua Mist, and this is Real Red from Stampin' Up. And then I added some Dollar Tree bells, as well as some May Arts twine, and this is some ribbon from Marshall's. The next one has the same sentiment on it, and you can see here is the birch tree background. I think it's a really nice subtle pattern in the back. This one I used some seam binding for this because it was laying around. And then the last two, I actually stamped on the top of these as well as the bottom with the previous ones. The reason being is because I smudged it, and I had to hide the smudge that I had. I don't think you can find it now, but this uses a different sentiment from the same stamp set. But, you know, again, I used the same colors and everything, but you could see that birch tree background. And then I used some ribbon from Stampin' Up. And then this one came from Marshall's on the same reel. So yeah, those are my tags. Let me show you the die also. The die that I used for the tags is this one right here. And this is also from Paper Tray Ink. You can see that it's also stitched around the edges. But this is a nice one to have. It actually fits their quilting stamp set, which I don't know if I have it in front of me. Nope. I did have it at one point. So this is the die that I used from Paper Tray. So anyway, those are my tags. Let me share with you the ornaments that I made. These are using the Target Dollar Spot goodies. And so I made 3 of this type of ornament because they already had the hanger on it. And this bird comes from Joannes, and then this is from Target. This is from Target. And then I added some Tim Holtz stars, and then I think these are from Jolie's. So, and then I added some tinsel that I've had in my stash. So I think I got this from Michael's some years ago. And then there's this one. These have Hobby Lobby little embellishments, and I think that ribbon is from Offray or something. There's a little tree there, and then a button. And I stickled the word believe as well, so that's what's making it real shiny. And then the last one that is a hangable ornament is this one. This one says Mary. These little candy canes are from Hobby Lobby. There's another ribbon. And I think this is a Tim Holtz metal embellishment, the snowflake. So pretty simple. And then I did 2 frames that are vertical. This one, these frames actually have a little stand on the back. That's why I say that. They're not like hanging ornaments. You can see it stands. And then I just took one of the Dollar Spot wreaths that's like a gift bag topper or something. Added some silver ornaments to it, and then a ribbon, and then that's it. I just kind of hot glued it to the back. Pretty simple, huh? And then this one here has another bird. I just took the words and glued them to the frame with some Helmar glue, and did that. So that is the ornaments that I did. I did these all before Thanksgiving and hadn't gotten around to showing them to you all. So there's that. And now to my haul. I got a paper tray ink order in, and I moved some of the stuff all the way already to their envelopes. This stamp set called Cup of Love. I got this one, and it has a corresponding die, and I got that as well. So you can see how big that die is. It's going to make a nice tag here. Or even a card, if you just fold it in half and don't cut to that edge. And then I got this stamp set, which I already had the dies for this. Let It Snow, Christmas, and Holiday are in that die set, and I didn't have the corresponding stamp yet, so I went ahead and purchased the stamp. For this one, I already had this nesting stamp. I bought the die that goes with it. It has some birds, and they can nest inside of the nest here. And I also bought this one here, this die set. Kind of coordinates with it as well. But I stuck it in this stamp set here where that's called Give Love. I don't think I purchased that die set. I think it has one. And I don't think it's this one for some reason. But anyway, I just stuck it in here. I probably will use all of these interchangeably anyway. So I got the dies for this round since I already had the stamps. And then for this stamp set, I purchased the die that goes with it. Here it is. That was in my order as well. And then I got some of the inks. These are the last sets of inks that I needed. They didn't ever release these in the petal-shaped ink pads, and I found that their large ink pads are much better than their inch cubes. So I purchased the rest of the ones that I needed. I think I might be missing one, and maybe a gray one for some reason. So I got Saffron Spice, Honey Nut, and I really do like their inks. Prairie Grass, very solid, Olive Twist, and Dark Indigo. They do have some nice colors. I like how they coordinate together, and so in their color palette. So these are the ones I didn't think I would use for Christmas, so I didn't order them earlier, and I was just getting around to placing that last order for the inks. And I think one more. I purchased some stuff from Joannes while I was visiting family for Thanksgiving. So they had doorbusters for Joannes, and this was part of them. So these were not as cheap as when I bought them on clearance, but they certainly were a lot cheaper than the retail, which was like $13 for one piece. So these are the glass. These are not plastic. These are glass closures from Joannes, and they're a little bit larger than the larger ones that I've seen for crafting. The Fiskars stuff was on sale. All of their Fiskars branded tools were like 60% off. And then their embossing folders, their tools, I think everything in the scrapbook aisle was 50% off unless it was marked like lower, like the Fiskars was. So I got another pair of the pink scissors that I like. And then there's those as well. And then the last thing I got was some Jingle Bell garland. And this garland actually is brown with like a rose gold color bell on them. So there's different size bells on here, and this was half off. So no, it was more than half off. I think it was like 60% or 70%. So this is 9 feet of garland on here. So anyway, that is what I got so far. I've got some other things coming in from the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you, and I hope you guys have a great week. I had today off, so back to work tomorrow, and hopefully things become manageable. I think they are now, so things have slowed down a little bit for me so I can actually do the rest of my Christmas crafting that I want to do. If not, I have lots of time off coming to me, and I hope you guys have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.